For Arsenal fans, this summer's been a dream. Martin Zubimendi, Victor Gyökeres, Noni Madueke, Eberechi Eze, and now Piero Hincapié, a rising star from Bayer Leverkusen. Their names are everywhere. All the buzz is about that next midfield genius or a lethal striker. But here's the plot twist. What if Arsenal's real game changer next season isn't up front at all? What if the breakout hero of 2025 to 2026 comes charging out from the back line? Think about it. Last season, the defense only let in 34 goals, less than one per game. That's solid, especially for a side that still pushed Liverpool all the way. But trust, it wasn't smooth sailing. First, November 2024 hits and boom. Ben White's out after surgery. Suddenly, Jurrien Timber's the only right back holding it down week in, week out. Then March rolls around and Riccardo Calafiori goes down while on duty with Italy. Season over. But the biggest punch to the gut? Early April, Gabriel Magalhaes, the wall, the enforcer, tears his hamstring. Surgery, season done. From that moment on, it was all hands on deck. Miles Lewis-Skelly, the new left back, had to grow up fast. Timber ended up playing way more than anyone expected. Jakub Kiwior had to fill Gabriel's shoes, and Saliba, usually calm as ice, had a few shaky moments of his own. You could feel the tension creeping into the fans. But here's the fun part. Everyone's back now. Healthy, rested, battle-hardened. With the added depth and the lessons learned from last season's chaos, Arsenal's defense might just be the thing that takes them from so close to completely unstoppable next season. And kicking things off at the back, you've got William Saliba, Arsenal's very own Rolls-Royce. This man is pure class. Only 23, but the way he reads the game, unreal. He steps into midfield like he's got a crystal ball, snuffs out attacks before they even get a sniff, wins those one-on-one scraps, and somehow still stays calm when he's outnumbered. That's why Arteta can tell the rest of the squad, go on, push forward, I've got Saliba holding it down. If you had to nitpick, maybe he's just okay in the air. But let's be real, with everything else he brings, nobody's losing sleep over that. And then right next to him, Gabriel. If Saliba is the Rolls-Royce, Gabriel is the fully loaded Ford F-150. Big, strong, built for work, and willing to handle any job you throw at him. He's not flashy, but he's reliable. And reliability is gold at this level. In the chaos of the Premier League, when strikers are running at you from every angle, Gabriel is the one who holds the line, takes command, and keeps things simple. But simple doesn't mean limited. Gabriel is also a weapon. People forget this. He's the highest scoring defender in the Premier League since 2021. Every corner, every free kick, he's a threat. Opponents mark him tightly, double him, drag him down, and he still finds space. That's not luck. That's instincts, honed from years of graft. Put Saliba's elegance and Gabriel's raw power together, and you've got balance. It's why Arsenal rarely look rattled. One steps forward, the other sweeps. One dominates in the air, the other reads the ground game. That synergy is what turns good defenses into great ones. And it doesn't stop there, because Arsenal's depth this season isn't just backup, it's strategy. Take the right-hand side, Jurrien Timber and Ben White. On paper, they share a position. On the pitch, they couldn't be more different. Timber is tactical chaos in the best way. He drifts inside, sometimes looking like a midfielder, sometimes stepping into the half spaces like an extra attacker. He bends Arsenal's formation in ways opponents struggle to track. That's why when Timber plays, Arsenal morph into a 3-2-5 shape, suffocating teams through the middle. White, though, is discipline, a converted center back who never forgets his defensive roots. He'll overlap when needed, but his priority is solidity. Against elite wingers, Rashford, Son, he's often the one tasked with shutting them down. Together, they give Arteta choice. Do you want fluidity? Timber. Do you want discipline? White. Few clubs in Europe have that luxury. Then there's the left-hand side. Miles Lewis-Skelly has been making a name for himself, while Riccardo Calafiori was sidelined. Lewis-Skelly brings pure energy. He'll burst forward, link play through midfield, and give Arsenal a different gear in attack. Calafiori, though, is the rock. When the games get tough, when the margins are thin, he's the one you want back there. And now, with Piero Hincapié added to the mix, Arteta's got another left-footed option. Quick, versatile, and comfortable at both left back and center back. This isn't just depth, it's versatility under injuries and fatigue. This season feels different. Saliba and Gabriel in their prime. Timber and White offering two solutions on the right. Calafiori, Lewis-Skelly, depth, balance, and contracts secured for years. And when you compare this backline to rivals, Manchester City have Dias, Stones, Gvardiol, but their injuries mount fast. Liverpool have Van Dijk, but at 34, he's not the same. Chelsea are rebuilding. Spurs are still Spurs. Arsenal, They're young, stable, hungry, and that matters because titles aren't just won by goals. Titles are won by resilience, by surviving those tense 1-0 results in April. This Arsenal defense is built for exactly that. So yes, Zubimendi will steady the midfield, Gyökeres will bang in goals, Eze will bring the flair. But when the history books are written, and if Arsenal finally lift silverware this season, the story may not be about attack at all. It may be about the wall that refused to break.